what's up, guys? Dale Valor here from Modern Valor Dating. Listen, I was reading an article on manofmany.com by an author named Jacob Osborn. All right, and what this article was called was How to Convince a Date That You Aren't an Absolute Grub. Okay, now look, as I was going through the article, there was a few things in there that I agree with. There really wasn't anything that I disagreed with, but the tone of the article was something that I took the most issue with. All right, so here's the deal. What I'm going to do is I'm going to break down some of the good stuff that was in that article. I'm also going to expound on the mentality behind this article, okay, and how to shift the mindset. All right, so we're going to hop into that right now. Let's get it. Hey guys, wanted to take this quick time out just to remind you, if you're getting value out of the videos that we put out on this channel, subscribe to the channel, man. We want to be able to get these to you as accessible as possible. A lot of times I hear guys talking about, I wish I would have seen this earlier. Well, here's the deal. If you don't subscribe to the channel, look, you might miss out. You know what I'm saying? There might have been a video that you could have seen that you could take action on that would have been extremely helpful. All right, so look, man, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, give us a thumbs up, share it with your friends. You know guys that need to see these types of videos. So share it with them, and if there's something you want us to touch on, drop a comment. All right, we're gonna hop back into the video. Let's go. Number one, this should be for you. See, the whole mentality behind this article that I kind of took issue with is how you should kind of clean up your act in your place of residence to impress the girl, that you're not some kind of sloppy, scrubby guy, you know what I mean? And look, you shouldn't clean up your place and present yourself in the best light to try to impress her. You should just do that automatically. As a high value guy that I know that you are, or that you have the potential to be, don't do it to impress the girl. Do it because it's the right thing to do, and that's how you get down, because you have high status behavior, and so that's why it should be done. Not because you got this girl coming over and it's time to clean up the 20 empty pizza boxes, clean the kitchen and the bathroom and all that kind of thing. Man, look, your place should be clean anyway. It should always smell good, regardless if there's a girl coming over or not, because you are a high status guy. What does a high status guy do? His place is clean, all right? So we're gonna get into some ideas on what you should do to maintain that cleanliness, to be a high status guy, to be able to demonstrate your value in the way that you get down, all right? We're gonna get into number two, let's go. Number two, keep your place clean. All right, now this was really reiterated in this article, okay? I mean, they really drove home a few good points, okay? And I think that guys sometimes overlook some stuff that are important. Namely, wash your sheets, man. Wash your bedding. Make sure that it smells downy fresh. Make sure it smells good, man, because look, if you're gonna try to pull a girl back to your place, you got this girl over there, you're gonna get her into your bed, you don't want her being like, oh God, this is kind of gross and dingy. You want it smelling top notch. But again, it shouldn't be about her. It should be because that's your lifestyle. That's how you get down, all right? A couple other things, keep your bathroom clean. Keep your kitchen clean. Don't let dishes pile up, things like that. I know here where I live in the Metro Detroit area, it's a problem. If you let too many dishes pile up, you're gonna have gnats, all right? You're gonna have these little fruit flies flying around, and anytime somebody sees that, it's kind of like, well, this place might be kind of dirty, it might be kind of gross. So you wanna maintain that. And I know, I spent a lot of time in Atlanta, and if you leave food out, man, you're gonna have roaches, no doubt about it, okay? So make sure your place doesn't have bugs by leaving out garbage and dishes in the sink and things like that, man. Stay on top of that kind of stuff. You know, oftentimes I hear guys talk about things like, I don't have time. All right, and I'm going to break down a few ways to budget your time a little bit later in the video, all right? But here's the deal. If you don't have time, hire Molly Maid or some kind of service, a housekeeper, to come by once every couple of weeks or once a week and do those things. It's not as expensive as you may think, all right? Especially if it's an apartment or something. If it's a small living space, it won't cost you that much, all right? If you live in a small living space, maybe a studio apartment or just a smaller apartment, a one-bedroom apartment or something like that, if you have a house cleaner come through once every couple of weeks, you should be able to maintain that cleanliness while she's not there, all right? Now if you got a big old, 6-bedroom colossal McMansion or something like that, that's a little more difficult. But nonetheless, you should be able to maintain these things, all right? So we're going to hop into number 3. Let's go. Number 3, money goals. All right, now here's the deal. They talked about this in the article that we'll have linked up here, by the way. But money goals are super important. I definitely agree with the author of this article on that. In that, look, you should be building towards something financially. Whether it's just saving money, I mean, that's the simplest way to do it, but maybe look into some other ways to have multiple streams of income. All right, and that way, look, if you have enough multiple streams of income coming in, it's going to free up a lot of your time to clean your place. But it's going to free up a lot of time, all right, if you have multiple streams coming in. So look into these things. What resonates with you? Maybe you invest in Bitcoin. Maybe you invest in the stock market. Whatever seems doable for you and what you understand the best, go with that, man. But you need to have some kind of goals. I want to build financially up to this level by this time. And, save your money, scrimp and save, all those things. A lot of times guys don't have financial goals. They want to make more money. That's not a goal. Making more money isn't really a goal. That's just an empty, hollow thing that people say. All right, have a specific number that you think is doable, that you want to try to build up to. All right, we're going to get into number 4. Let's go. Number 4, hang some art. Look, you should have some kind of aesthetic that you dig, that you like, and have that at your place. Now, that doesn't mean go buy expensive, like, okay, I'm going to have this Picasso sitting over here. Like, you don't have to do that. There's going to be things in your life that you gravitate towards, all right? So, for instance, like, I'm a old school classic era hip hop fan, okay? Hence, Wu-Tang shirt, all right? But, so, here's the deal. I will get stuff like old concert posters and things like that are dope, man, and hang them. You know what I mean? Don't just have them and put them in a closet. Put them out there for people to see and appreciate. That speaks a little bit about your character, what you're into, what you like. Maybe things that help motivate you. In particularly, if there's an artistic bend to you, maybe the things that you work on, man, put it out there. Let people see it. Don't like say maybe you do pencil drawing. Look, whatever it is that you draw out, frame it, put it up on the wall, man. It just adds so much flavor and character to where you live. And it shows a little bit of pride that you appreciate what you have and what you can do, if it's yours. So that's the deal. All right, we're going to hop into number 5. Let's go. Number 5, the little things. All right, now here's the deal. This is what I'm driving at with this. Now, this wasn't in the article. I'm just adding an extension onto it. Everything counts, man. You should try to keep your car clean. I kind of broke that rule. My car's a little messy right now. But, try to keep your environment smelling nice, clean, tidy. Don't have a bunch of clutter out and about, okay? Take care of the things that you have. Show pride in what it is that you own and possess. Take care of it so it lasts longer. All those things, man. And I know this just sounds like common sense, But a lot of times guys don't appreciate that stuff. They take it for granted. So take care of your things, man. Get a car wash once in a while. Clean out your car. Get it detailed. You know, keep your clothes pressed and clean and smelling good. All those things, man. There's so many guys that don't do that kind of stuff. I hear women complain about it all the time. That a guy smell, you know, like, God, why do guys always smell like dirty clothes? Why do guys always smell like BO? You know, get some body spray or cologne or something that resonates with you. You know, all those little things count, man. You know, if you have a beard, trim your beard. Keep your haircut maintained. You know, all that stuff, man. The more you show pride in who you are and what you have, that resonates with people. Because if you take pride in yourself and you're not lazy about you, it tells other people that you're not a lazy person, that you can accomplish things, that you can get things done. That's high status behavior, man. So take that to heart. Get out there and do it. And listen, we put together a playlist a little while back on lifestyle design, all right? And what I was talking earlier about time and budgeting your time, in that playlist, we go really deep on that. But I think it would do you well, man, to go through that playlist, watch those videos, apply those things to your life, man, and your life is going to be so much more productive. Okay? And the more productive life that you have, the more attractive you are. All right? So I will see you there.